Hello everyone. Today I'm going to take part in a challenge that has been set by Kintyre Crafts, whereby choose 3 pieces of paper at random without looking, and then try to make a card with what you've pulled out. So what I decided was I would go to my scrap box and pull out things from there. So I just dipped my hand in and I pulled out 3 pieces at random, and this is what I've come up with. So I've got a plain piece of green card. I've got this watercolor paper which has got some inks and splashes on, and I've got this piece of hunky-dory paper which has got these lovely chickens at the bottom and a nice bow at the top, and then on the reverse side it is a sort of ditzy pattern here. So I've been having a long think about this. Decided I'm going to go for a 6x6 card, and I've been trying to fiddle around with mats and layers just to see what I like best. I don't think it's too bad, the combination. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down, make this the bottom layer, and then I'm going to make this the next layer, and then I'm going to do something with this on the top. So let's see how we get on. So I don't often do a video live, so let's see. So I'm going to cut this card down. So I'm going to just check how wide this really is. So it's just under 6 by 6. So I'm going to put it at 5.5 by 5.5. So let's see if we like that. So I think that'll be okay. So that's my first layer. So this one I'm going to cut at 5, so we can see the blend a bit. So I think that works. So I'll just mat and layer these and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. So I've done that. So I think what I'd like to do is to cut this bow out. So I'm going to try that. Sorry for this noise and rustling. So I'm just going to cut out the whole thing. This is quite a fun challenge to do, and I think, I'm thinking about it. It could be a good way to use up some scrap papers. So I might continue doing this on my own. Because I think as I always say, I think it's good to challenge ourselves. Right, so I've cut out the bow, and I can put it perhaps a bit higher up. I think that, and then I'm thinking of doing something with these chicks. I don't really like the church in the background, but I think maybe I'm going to try and cut around the chicks, and we'll see what comes of them. Could make this into a little Easter card, perhaps. So cut them out. And to pop that there. It's not too bad, but I think maybe I could use some of this paper underneath. Put some of this, I think this might look better, because this could be a stormy sky. And then if I put this paper here, I think that could work. It's not my best card. Oops, sorry, we're not in shot. It's not my best card, but anyway, we'll see. So I think I'm just going to cut around these, the egg and the bottom of the card here, so that they're fully cut out. And I'm going to cut a piece which is going to cover this at the bottom. So it was, can't remember what it was now, 5.5, yeah, 5.5. So I cut it 5.5 by maybe 2.5 by, let's cut 2.5 and see if we like that. So 5.5 by, oh, it's not 5.5, must be 5. Okay, so 5 by 2.5. Going to put the chickens here, put the bow there. I think it's coming along. I'm just going to see where to cut this, because I don't want it, swamping the card. So to cut it along here, and okay, so I'm just going to cut this off. Oh, sorry for knocking the camera. Okay, so cut this bit off and cut this bit off. Okay, so I've cut that down a bit so that it's there, and I need to cut this down to 5. Okay, so there we are. So that now fits on here perfectly. I've got the sky, I've got my chickens, got my bow in the corner, and I think that will do. So I'm going to start sticking these things down. So I'm just using my Anita's tacky glue to stick these things down. Of course, any glue will do. And this one. So if you want to join in this challenge, she's actually giving a prize away, but you have to have entered it by the I think it's the 27th. No, by Thursday this week. So I haven't got much time. I've been quite late coming on and doing this myself. So I'm just going to raise this up a bit. Got some foam pads here. So, well, I've got the remains of some circle foam pads, so I'm just going to cut this up and use this. It works just as well. So just put this piece here. Put there. And this bit here. Oh gosh, it's getting very dark. I think it's going to rain in a minute. So, okay, so just take the backing off. I like to use my, right to the very last bit of things. I'm sure most of you are like that. I don't like to waste anything, because crafting supplies are so expensive, aren't they? So I do like to get value for money. So I'm going to stick that there. Right. But I still think it needs something else. And I'm going to look for a sentiment or something, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've had a look through my stash and I found these flowers, which are material actually, and so I'm just going to stick them down, and I've got gold and I've got a creamy colour. I just thought they would look nice, and I'll put something in the middle too. We need a bit of time to grab and stick, but they'll be all right. So just sort of randomly put a few flowers there just to fill it up as well a bit, so a little bit empty. And then I've got these champagne coloured gems, which I'm just going to put in the middle. Oh. Stick. There we are. So can't remember where I got these flowers from. I think it might have been Printable Heaven, but I've had them for a long time, and they came in a little packet, but they were all sort of stuck together, so that they're actually loads of them in a very small packet, and I just find them very pretty. It'd be sad when they've all gone. I use them quite a bit. So there we are. So I've put in the gems, and thinking it looks quite nice now. So now I'm just going to look for a sentiment. Okay, so I found some Happy Easter stickers. So I'm just wondering whether I should just stick it down on here like that, or whether I should mount it on some of the green card with an edging of this one, so that it looks a bit, it ties in. I don't know what to do. I think I might just stick it straight down. So let's have a go. I'm really not very good at sticking things straight, so I usually stick them. This is my trick. I usually stick them on the diagonal. That way it's not so obvious that they're not straight. And then you should get a ruler, make sure that they are at the same angle, more or less, which they are. So that's the Happy Easter. And I thought as well I would just put a bit of should have done this earlier really, but a bit of gold across the join. Put some little bits and pieces here. See if this piece is big enough. So I'm just going to stick that down there. Oops, this one has come off. I'm going to stick that a bit further up. There we are. Take this one off a minute. So I'm just going to stick this piece here, and then I'll stick this one back a bit closer so that it's, there we are. So there we are. So that's my card, making the 3 pieces. We're using the 3 pieces of paper I pulled out following Amber's instructions. So if you want to have a go, just pull out 3 pieces of paper at random. Don't peek. Don't you know, don't put them back if you don't like them, whatever, and just have a go and see, you know, what you come up with. It's actually quite good fun. I like the card. I've made it. I don't normally make Easter cards, so I've got one in my stash ready if anybody wants it. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye for now.